Hey guys, Cup final day. We are the famous Man United and we are going to Wembley. Carabao Cup final. This is the massive game. A chance to get our first trophy under Ten Hag. A chance for this squad to get a first trophy on their hands. Matches and finals against Newcastle have come through all the previous years. But one of the most famous finals is the 1999 FA Cup final. Tenacious, aggressive, quality, determination, hard work. Characteristics that completely epitomized Manchester United and Newcastle. We were always big rivals. You think back to the time of Kevin Keegan, where he was competing with Sir Alex at the top of the Premier League. Newcastle are slowly but surely making their way up into the top of the Premier League. But they still have a long way to go. So to us, we are not the finished product. Far from it, in my opinion. But we are a much better team than Newcastle. That is a fact. We've always had the debate about United versus United. And whenever people speak about United, they speak about us, Manchester United, not Newcastle United. We are the favourites in this final. There is no doubt about that. It is expected of us to win and lift the trophy at the end of the game. And back then, Roy Keane was a passionate captain. Against Barcelona and previous games before that, our captain, Bruno Fernandes, has the same elite mentality. He constantly wants to fight for his team, constantly wants to allow his team to be at a psychological advantage. And that is what we have against Newcastle. After winning Barcelona, that definitely will put more fear into Newcastle. And it definitely will give us new energy so that we will not fear anyone that comes our way. Newcastle will be a tough outfit to beat. And yes, they can be good in possession. Eddie Howe loves to have possession of the ball. But against a team better than him, he tends to sit back, defend, look to play on the counter, and also be clinical at set pieces with the likes of Kieran Trippier able to deliver for them. Now, this is where it gets interesting. This is a final after all. And we know Ten Hag will go and attack. We know we will play fast, fluid football. We will try our best to create opportunities by holding onto the ball but playing quickly in and around the box. Newcastle will probably look to change their tactics. They will try to be more aggressive. They will try to be in our faces. They will try to disrupt play. Ten Hag has made mention of the fact that Newcastle is the team with the lowest percentage of having the ball in play. And by that, it simply means that Newcastle is very, very good at stopping the game, disrupting rhythm, ensuring that a team doesn't get to a certain point in a match where they are in control. So don't be surprised if you see small little fouls being given just to disrupt our attacks. Don't be surprised if players do not fetch the ball with due time. Do not be surprised if substitutions are being made just to waste time. Newcastle will look to push this match to penalties because that is where their strength has lied. Now, of course, we know that they do not have Nick Pope in goal, their number one goalkeeper, the goalkeeper with the most clean sheets this season. But Loris Karius is not a goalkeeper that we can start making fun of. I think he probably will look to have a good game today. Sabitzer, in my opinion, I know a lot of people are wanting Fred probably to start in this final. Me, I would like to see Sabitzer start. And this is the team I would go with in this final. De Gea, Shaw, Martinez, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, no changes. Sabitzer coming into Casemiro, and Sancho, Bruno, Antony, and Rashford up front. Now, I do understand that Weghorst is our only striker, but the likes of Fabian Schär, etc., will look to want him to start rather than a Rashford who would completely destroy them with pace. This is the team that caused Barcelona most problems, obviously, without Sabitzer, but he is a better technical footballer than Fred and will allow us to have more possession of the ball, unlike Fred, who is not as good in possession. So this team is strong enough to score in the first half, in my opinion. And if we all are up for it, which I believe we will be, we definitely will be causing Newcastle some damage. The dressing rooms are set. Wembley is ready. The boys are definitely ready. Our manager has only one thought in his mind: lifting the Carabao Cup trophy aloft at Wembley. That's all that matters. We win, perform well, work for each other, play for each other, play for the fans, and the badge on the front of the jersey, Manchester United. We definitely will be Carabao Cup champions. I trust in Ten Hag, so do many of you, and we continue to keep the faith, because we know that Ten Hag is the man that will take us back to the top. And it begins here with his first trophy, the Carabao Cup. Glory, glory, Manchester United. Thanks for watching. If you want more content on Manchester United, like, share and subscribe.